From Rick Mays Gymnasium in Sandy Hook, Kentucky at Elliott County High School, I'm Chris Dickerson along with Skylar Dickerson. We want to welcome you to a Friday evening edition of Boys 16th Region High School basketball, and we should have a good one here this evening between two of the best teams record-wise in the 16th Region, the Boyd County Lions from Summit and the Elliott County Lions. Skylar, we're getting a peek here at one of the best teams in the region. A lot of people that I've talked to thinks that Boyd County could very well win the 16th Region. And they come to Sandy Hook here on a Friday night to play Elliott County.
Yeah, you know, we was talking before we came on the air. They're going on 8 straight here tonight, and it's no better time to heat up than right now. You can't be mad, you know, if you're Randy Anderson getting to coach these boys. I think we're getting ready to see a lot of good basketball tonight.
Well, Boyd County is certainly, as you said, they flipped the switch here the last few weeks. They've won their last 8 in a row. They're one of the hottest teams in the state right now, and one of those 8 victories came in Ashland. A few nights ago, they defeated Ashland 72-66, so Boyd County's on a roll right now. This broadcast this evening is being brought to you by Appalachian Wireless, wherever you may be watching us this evening. If you're on our MTTV cable network in Elliott, Menifee, Morgan, Wolf, or parts of Bath County, or if you're watching us on the SpreeTV page on YouTube, wherever you're at this evening, we appreciate you tuning us in, and we hope you enjoy this game here from Sandy Hook. Let's take a look first at the Boyd County Lions from Cannonsburg. They come into this game out of the 64th District under the direction of longtime head coach Randy Anderson in his 15th season. Boyd County comes into this game with a record of 15-8, and as Skylar alluded to there earlier, they've won their last 8 and 9 of their last 10 games. Boyd County has won the 64th District 8 times in the last 24 years. They've been champions the last 2 years and 8 of the last 11. And as far as 16th Region history goes, Boyd County is 9-2 in the last 24 years in first-round games. They've been to the regional tournament 15 times in the last 24 years. They're 9-6 in first-round games in the region tournament, and they were region champions in 2018. They defeated Ashland 54-49 in 2018, and they're 1-5 overall in 16th Region championship games the last 24 years versus the 16th Region this year. Boyd County has played 11 games against 16th Region competition. They're 9-2 in those 11 games. Those 9 wins have came against Lewis County, Greenup County, Bath County, Round, Morgan, Fairview, West Carter, Ashland, as we alluded to, by 6 points the other night, and East Carter, who they defeated last night in Grayson by 28. Their 2 losses in region play came by Ashland back in December. They lost by 28 points to Ashland at Summit, and Round County got them by 4 points at Round County earlier in the year as well. As I said, they're coming off of a game last night, so they're on the back end of a back-to-backer. They defeated East Carter 79-51 last night in Grayson, and this is the 5th game in the last 8 days for Boyd County, and they'll not stop there. They'll be right back in action tomorrow, so a very busy time of the season for all of these teams, and no team in the region right now is playing any more frequently than what Boyd County is. Boyd County comes into this game averaging 75.1 points per game. That's good enough for number 10 in the state of Kentucky. They're giving up 64.1 points per game, and they have a margin difference in scoring of plus 11 points per game, and that's good enough to put them in the top 50 in margin scoring in the state. From the floor, Boyd County shoots 47.5% from behind the three-point line, 41.5%. And from the free throw line, 71.5%. Boyd County pulls down 30.9 rebounds per game on average. Taking a look at the team leaders for Boyd County, Jacob Spurlock. That's a name you'll hear a lot tonight. What a player he is. He comes into this contest averaging 25.2 points per game, and Spurlock is the 14th leading scorer in the Commonwealth this year. From the floor, Clark Huff is their best shooter from the floor at 53.8%, and also in distance as well from behind the three-point line at 50%. From the free throw line, Jackson Childers shoots 82.5% from the charity stripe, and he does not qualify for the state leaders board on the KHSAA page, or he would be in the top 40. And their leading rebounder is Jacob Spurlock at 7.4 points per game. Taking a look at the starting lineup for Boyd County, number 1, 6'1" senior Cole Hicks. Hicks comes into this game averaging 14.7 points per game, shooting 50.7% from the floor, 43.8% from behind the three-point line, 70% from the charity stripe, and Hicks pulls down 3.4 rebounds per game. Number 2, 6'3" junior Jacob Spurlock. Spurlock comes into the game again averaging 25.2 points per game, 48.4% he shoots from the floor, 43.5% from behind the three-point line, and 78.8% from the charity stripe. Spurlock pulls down a team-high 7.4 rebounds per game. Number 14, 6'2" junior Ethan Raridan. Raridan comes into the game averaging 9 points per game. He shoots 49.3% from the floor, 48.3% from behind the three-point line, 70% at the charity stripe, and Raridan pulls down 3.1 rebounds per game. Number 23, 6'3" senior Rhett Holbrook. Holbrook comes into this contest averaging 7.9 points per game, shooting 42.7% from the floor, 30.8% from behind the three-point line, 47.6% from the charity stripe, and Holbrook pulls down 6 rebounds per game. And rounding out the starting lineup for head coach Randy Anderson's Boyd County Lions, number 33, 6'8" senior Jackson Childers. That's another name to watch tonight. You're going to see a lot out of him. Childers comes into this game averaging 11.7 points per game, shooting 53.1% from the floor, 36.7% from behind the three-point line, 82.5% from the free throw line, best shooter from the charity stripe for Boyd County, and 5.5 rebounds per game. Again, your starting lineup for Boyd County: Cole Hicks, Jacob Spurlock, Ethan Raridan, Rhett Holbrook, and Jackson Childers. Taking a look at the Elliott County Lions under the direction of longtime head coach Greg Atkins in his 17th season. Elliott County's 13-5 in their first 18 games. They've won their last 3, and they're 7-3 in their last 10. Currently in the district, they're in first place at 3-1. Morgan County also has 1 loss in district play. They are at 2-1, and Morgan County and Elliott County plays here in Rick Mays Gymnasium next Tuesday evening, and we'll have that game here on MTTV Channel 2 and on our SpreeTV page on YouTube. District tournament history for Elliott County: 10-time champions the last 24 years. The last time they won it was in 2022. They've been a runner-up 6 times. The last time they were runner-up was in 2021, and they've lost in the first round of district play the last 2 years. Regional tournament history for this team: 16 times in the last 24 years, Elliott County's made it to Moorhead in the 16th region tournament. They're 11-5 in those first round games, and they're 6 times 16th region champions. They won it in 2007, 8, and 9, 2015, 16, and 17. And Elliott County has a record of 6-1 in championship games in the 16th region tournament the last 24 years. Versus 16th region competition this year, Elliott County 10-2 in their 12 games against 16th region competition. Their 2 losses was by a total of 10 points. They lost at Raceland by 6 and at East Carter by 4, and their 10 wins have been over Fairview, Menifee, Morgan, Russell, West Carter, Fairview, Raceland, Lewis, and West 2 more times. So West Carter they've defeated 3 times this season. Elliott County comes into this game off of a game they played on Wednesday evening at Olivefield, and they defeated West Carter in that 62nd district matchup 55-43. Elliott County comes into this game averaging 57.5 points per game. On the defensive end of the floor, they're giving up 46 points a game, and that's good enough for number 4 in the state of Kentucky coming into this game tonight. Point margin differential plus 11.5 points per game for Elliott County. That's good enough for 44th in the state. They shoot 48.7% from the floor, 35.3% from behind the three-point line, 67.9% from the charity stripe, and Elliott County pulls down 26.1 rebounds per game. Leading scorer for Elliott County, Lake Atkins, comes into this game averaging 14.7 points per game. Aiden Barker, their best shooter from the floor, at 61.5%. Also from behind the three-point line at 44.7%. And from the charity stripe, Lake Atkins is their best shooter at the free throw line, 83.6%. That's good enough for number 25 in the state of Kentucky. And their leading rebounder is Tyson Crabtree, averaging 7.9 rebounds per game. Starting lineup for Elliott County: number 3, 6'2" sophomore Aiden Barker. Barker comes into this game averaging 12 points per game, 61.5% he shoots from the floor, 44.7% from behind the three-point line, 50% from the charity stripe, and 4 rebounds per game. Number 5, 5'6" sophomore Elijah Faulkner. Faulkner comes into this game averaging 6.9 points per game. He shoots 39% from the floor, 37.7% from behind the three-point line, 66.7% from the charity stripe, and pulls down 1.2 rebounds per game. Number 21, 6'2" sophomore Lake Atkins, their leading scorer at 14.7 points per game. Their best shooter from the charity stripe at 83.6%. Number 23, 6'2" sophomore Ian Griffith. Griffith averaging 6.9 points per game, shoots 42.2% from the floor, and pulls down 6 rebounds per game. And number 44, 6'3" junior Tyson Crabtree. Crabtree comes into this contest averaging 8.3 points per game. He shoots 58.8% from the floor. And Tyson leads Elliott County in rebounding at 7.9 rebounds per game. So again, your starting lineup for head coach Greg Atkins and his Elliott County Lions: Aiden Barker, Elijah Faulkner, Lake Atkins, Ian Griffith, and Tyson Crabtree. That's a look at both teams. We'll now go silent for the playing of the national anthem and the official introduction of the starting lineups. We're ready to get this game underway. Boyd County's won 6 of the last 8 games between these two teams. Elliott County's 8-7, their last 15. The last Elliott County win was on February the 8th of 2019, 72-59 at Summit, and their last win here in Sandy Hook was all the way back on February the 11th of 2016 at 76-74. So both teams are ready to play, and this game's underway. Let's play basketball here in Sandy Hook. Boyd County controls the opening tip in what should be a high-octane offense evening here, Skylar, for both of these teams.
Yeah, we know Elliott County likes to get out and run, and Boyd County does too, so I don't think there'll be a shortness of getting shots off.
There's a turnover right off the bat. Lake Atkins brings it into the front court for Elliott, drives down on the baseline, kicks it back out to Faulkner. Faulkner will back it out in between the circles on the right side. Gives it to Crabtree. Crabtree finds Griffith off the screen. He fakes a shot, throws a pass back, and that's picked off. And the first foul of the game will go on Elijah Faulkner for Elliott County. So Cole Hicks will toss it in for Boyd County, just underway here in Sandy Hook. No score. Red Holbrook brings it into the front court. Gives it to Childers. Childers comes back to Cole Hicks in between the circles with Barker on him off a screen. 3 on the way by Hicks, good. Cole Hicks with the triple to start the scoring for Boyd County.
Nothing but the bottom of the net for Cole on that first shot.
Griffith comes into the front court for Elliott County. Boyd County in a man-to-man to start this game. They play a lot of man-to-man defense. Lake Atkins here on the right wing. Drives down in the circle. Over into the left corner. Crabtree at the top of the key, back to Atkins. He'll put up a 3. That's off the back of the arm, no good, and the rebound comes down to Jacob Spurlock. Spurlock into the front court, Boyd County's leading scorer. Step back 3, short off the front of the arm, but an offensive rebound claimed by Holbrook, and that'll extend the possession for Boyd County. Let's see if they can make it count. Driving down the lane, a shot off the glass is no good as a whistle stops play, and Cole Hicks will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. That foul's on Lake Atkins for Elliott County. It's his first, the team's second. And Cole Hicks, the 6'1 senior, will be at the free throw line for Boyd County when we come back. A 30-second timeout. We'll be back to Sandy Hook right after this.
In today's world, staying connected is more important than ever. We're not just here to sell you a plan or a phone. We're here to serve you because we live and work right here in the communities we call home. At Appalachian Wireless, you're not just another customer. You're our neighbor, a friend, and a part of our family. We're here to keep you connected to what matters most. Because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Cole Hicks, the 6'1 senior, shoots 70% from the charity stripe on the season. First free throw up and good. Boyd County scored the first 4. They lead 4-zip. Hicks makes them both. So Boyd County with a 5-0 lead. Elliott with the basketball, approaching 6 minutes left here in the first quarter. Lake Atkins on the wing. Comes back out on top, drives down the left side of the lane, kicked it to Crabtree in the corner. Ian Griffith in the lane, and they'll call him for the travel. So a turnover for Elliott County. And Boyd County will try to build on this 5-0 lead. As Holbrook has the basketball coming into the front court, and the clock's down under 5:43 left here in the first quarter. Good pass to Childers cutting down the lane, lays it up and in. Jackson Childers with the bucket. Boyd County scored the first 7. Ian Griffith with Rardon on him, gets it to Atkins. Lake drives down the lane, puts a shot up off the glass and in.
So the first bucket for Elliott County, and that ends the drought, coming in about 2 minutes, 45 seconds.
Rardon missed that 3 out of the corner, but an offensive rebound for Holbrook extends the possession. And Boyd County will try to turn it into points as Elijah Faulkner picks up the foul for Elliott County. And that's 2 quick fouls on Faulkner. And that'll get Ethan Copley up off the bench. He'll check into the lineup for Faulkner. Holbrook will toss it in underneath the Boyd County bucket. They lead by 5, 7-2. Childers. Ball goes in the corner, out of bounds, off of Rardon over to Elliott County. So Boyd County with the turnover. And Elliott County will try to cut into this 5-point Boyd County lead. And Griffith brings it into the front court. Gets it to Barker in the lane, puts a shot up off the glass, partially blocked, and Childers came away with a rebound. Spurlock quickly down the floor. Puts it up off the glass and in. Good touch by Spurlock. Bucket. 9-2, Boyd County with a 7-point lead, 4:34 left on the clock here in the first quarter.
And you know, some issues I'm seeing that Elliott County's dealing with right now is just the size of the guards that Boyd County's got. They're not small boys. You know, Tyson's a big kid out there, but their guards are all just about the same size as him.
Lake Atkins with a floater on the left side of the lane, no good. Tyson Crabtree, offensive rebound, back up and in. Good play by Crabtree. And the lead's down to 5, 9-4, Boyd County. And Boyd County's defense, Skylar, their man-to-man defense, they're playing suffocating on the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, excellent rotations. All the boys are in help where they need to be, and you can tell it's giving Elliott County problems.
Spurlock missed that shot down the lane, and it goes out of bounds over to Elliott County. So Boyd County scored the first 7. It's 9-4 right now. They have a 5-point lead as the clock winds down under 4 minutes left here in the first quarter. Atkins' pass is picked off by Cole Hicks, and he lays it up off the glass and in. Good play by Cole Hicks. And again, the quickness of that Boyd County defense, that really stands out to me here early. Atkins in the front court, tries to work off a Crabtree screen, flips it up off the glass and in. Lead back down to 5, 11-6. Spurlock spins right, turn around, no good. Rebound Crabtree. Here comes Atkins into the front court. Backs it out now, gives it to Barker. Hayden Barker with Spurlock on him. Gets it to Copley. Ethan, top of the key, 3-ball. Good. Ethan Copley with the 3.
From downtown, Fred.
And the lead's down to 2. So Boyd County throwed the first punch, and Elliott County's punched back. They've cut a 7-point lead to 2. And Boyd County with a basketball, clock under 2:50 left here in the first quarter. Childers with Crabtree on him, gets it to Spurlock. Turn around in the lane, no good. Offensive rebound, Childers back up and in and count the bucket. And Childers will go to the free throw line to try to complete the 3-point play. Fouls on Crabtree for Elliott County. As Caden Slose checks into the lineup for Elliott County for Griffith. So Jackson Childers, the 6'8 senior, will try to complete the old-fashioned 3-point play, and he does. Shoots 82% from the free throw line. And that 3-point play pushes the lead back to 5 at 14-9. Caden Slose in the corner. Gives it to Barker, now back on top to Adkins. 3-ball on the way, good. Lake Adkins, big 3. He's got 7 now, and the lead's 4, 14-10. Hicks drives on Barker, picks his dribble up, gives it to Childers. Left elbow jumper, good.
And that's a good shot by Childers. You can't fault Crabtree for his defense right there.
He done all you could do without fouling him. Barker gives it to Slose on the wing. Clock under 2 minutes. 16-12, Boyd County leads by 4. Atkins takes Holbrook in the lane, spins left, finds Copley on a cut under the basket and in. Ethan Copley with the bucket, Atkins with the assist, and the lead's down to 2. Cole Hicks gets it to Childers. Childers with Barker on him this time, kicks it back out on top to Hicks. He fakes the 3, now backs off. On the right wing, drives down in the lane, kicks it out on top to Holbrook. Holbrook drives down the lane on Slose, flips it off the glass, no good. Aiden Barker with the rebound. Barker quickly in the front court down the right side of the lane, spins left, ball batted away, and Hicks's foot was on the end line, and it'll stay on this end of the floor. So Copley will toss it in on the baseline. Elliott County's looking to try to tie this game up or even take the lead with a 3 on this possession. Barker gives it to Crabtree. He hands it back to Aiden Barker. Clock down to a minute now left here in the first quarter. Top of the key 3, Aiden Barker, no good. And Hicks gets the rebound, and Copley will be called for the foul for Elliott County. So Ethan picks up his first foul. Team foul number 5 against Elliott County, and Boyd County's yet to have a foul.
Yep, that'll be 2 shots.
So we'll walk to the other end, and Cole Hicks will go to the free throw line.
I believe that's one of the first times we've saw this season. Shooting bonus free throws in the first quarter.
I believe it is too. First free throw's up and good.
Canaan Arrowwood coming in for Ethan Copley.
Holbrook's got 8 points now here in the first quarter. He came into the game averaging 14.7. Give him 9. And the lead's back to 4, 18-14. Slose gets it in the front court to Barker. He's double teamed, gets it to Lake Atkins. And he dribbles it off his foot out of bounds. So a turnover for Elliott County. And with 36.6 left on the clock, Boyd County has the basketball and a 4-point lead. Holbrook in the front court gives it to Hicks. Now Spurlock. Spurlock 3, top of the key, good. Boy, he can shoot.
What a shot.
Jacobs got 5. The lead's back to 7, 21-14. Lake Atkins misses that runner. Offensive rebound, Crabtree kicks it back to Arrowwood. And Arrowwood backs it out, under 10 left on the clock now. Down to 5. Arrowwood spins left, his shot's blocked, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. So your score here at the end of 1 in Sandy Hook, Boyd County 21, Elliott County 14, and we'll be back in 60 seconds with the second quarter action here on MTTV Channel 2.
In today's world, staying connected is more important than ever. We're not just here to sell you a plan or a phone. We're here to serve you because we live and work right here in the communities we call home. At Appalachian Wireless, you're not just another customer. You're our neighbor, a friend, and a part of our family. We're here to keep you connected to what matters most. Because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Cole Hicks has 9. Lake Atkins has 7 to lead the respective teams in scoring, and it's 21-14 Boyd County as we start the second quarter. Skylar, what's your take on the first quarter?
I mean, look how both these teams came out. Both are firing on all cylinders. Boyd County just applying a whole lot of pressure.
Arrowwood misses the 3, and it goes out of bounds and will stay with Elliott County. I thought that ball might have been off Ian Griffith. The official was behind it and couldn't see it. Now I believe the other official's going to change it. No, he's not. He confirms it. So it'll stay on this end of the floor. Barker will toss it in. Barker, Crabtree, Griffith, Arrowwood, and Adkins on the floor to start the second quarter for Elliott County. Holbrook, Childers, Brumfell's into the game for Boyd County. Here on the floor in the second quarter with Hicks and Spurlock. Adkins with the basketball. Drives in the circle, gives it to Barker. And Aiden's fouled as he drives into the lane.
That'll be on Rhett Holbrook. It's his first.
That's the first team foul of the game, too, on Boyd County. So Atkins tosses it in, gets it into Barker. Boyd County leads by 7. That's the largest lead they've had. They also led by 7 at 9-2. They scored the first 7 points of the game. Barker flips it up over Spurlock off the glass and in. Aiden Barker with his first 2 points. 21-16 Boyd County.
That was a breath of fresh air for Elliott County. They needed that to start the second quarter off.
Holbrook in the lane, kicks it on the wing to Hicks. 3 on the way, good. Cole Hicks. Nothing but the bottom of the can.
What a shooter.
He's got 12 already here in the first half. Came into this game averaging 14.7. He's almost there. Crabtree is fouled as he passes to Arrowwood in the corner. And Brumfeld will pick up the foul for Boyd County. That's his first as Ethan Copley checks back into the lineup for Arrowwood for Elliott County. So Copley will toss it in right across from us. And he throws it in the backcourt to Lake Adkins.
How about this three-quarter court trap set up by Coach Anderson?
And there's a turnover out of it. Childers picked it off. Here comes Boyd County into the front court. Holbrook spins right, gives it back out on the wing to Hicks. Hicks to Childers. Back to Holbrook. In the lane. Floater. Good.
Wow. That's his first bucket of the night.
26-16, just like that, the lead's 10. And Boyd County came into this game number 10 in the state of Kentucky in team scoring, and they're showing why here early. Griffith missed that shot at the free throw line. Tyson Crabtree got the offensive rebound, and Ethan Copley, Fred with the triple.
Give him 8.
Ethan's got 8. And the lead's down to 7, 26-19. Well, we was talking before this game started that somebody was going to have to step up and make threes tonight, and Ethan Copley's answered the bell here so far. Spurlock hits that runner in the lane on the Boyd County end. He's got 7, and the lead's up at 9, 28-19. Barker, good pass in the corner to Griffith. Wide open 3, no good. The rebound comes off to Holbrook. Rhett gets it to Cole Hicks, drives down the lane off the glass and in. 30-19, Boyd County's leads up to 11. And Coach Atkins has seen enough. He calls a timeout. We'll take it with him. 5:27 left here in the first half. 30-19, Boyd County, and we'll be back in 30 seconds.
In today's world, staying connected is more important than ever. We're not just here to sell you a plan or a phone. We're here to serve you because we live and work right here in the communities we call home. At Appalachian Wireless, you're not just another customer. You're our neighbor, a friend, and a part of our family. We're here to keep you connected to what matters most. Because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
30-19, Boyd County with an 11-point lead. 2 minutes and 33 seconds into the second quarter. They came into this game averaging 75 points a game. And they're well on their way to halfway there here in the first half with over 5 minutes left. Griffith out of the timeout, gives it to Copley. Ethan, 3, no good. Back tip by Griffith. They maintain possession. Lake tries to make it count. That's halfway down and out. And the rebound came off to Jacob Carter that checked into the lineup for Boyd County. Spurlock up off the glass and in. And I tell you what, Boyd County gets the basketball down the floor.
Not only do they do that, but just like we was talking about at the commercial break, they get back in that three-quarter court set. And, you know, it's just like I was saying, hard tumble.
What a move on the other end by Spurlock. He scores again, and they're just dominating this game right now. Spurlock with 11, and the lead's 15. Spurlock picks up the foul for Boyd County. That's his first. Team foul number 3 here in the second quarter on Boyd County. 34-19, Boyd County with a 15-point lead. And if they're tired from all the games they played the last 8 days, they're sure not showing it here in the first half. Griffith on the baseline, puts it up off the glass, no good, and it goes out of bounds and will stay with Elliott County. Copley will toss it in with 4:27 left on the clock here in the first half. Adkins on the wing with Hicks on him. Backs it out to the timeline. Gives it to Griffith. Now back to Atkins off a Crabtree screen. Drives down the lane, puts a shot up. No good. But they'll whistle Jacob Carter for the foul for Boyd County. It's his first and the team fourth. It's a shooting foul, so Lake Atkins will go to the free throw line to shoot the first 2 free throws for Elliott County here of the evening. Lake, an 83.6% shooter from the charity stripe on the season, and he misses his first one. Slose checks back into the lineup for Elliott County for Griffith. Atkins splits the pair. (34-20), the lead's 14. Brumfeld gets it to Spurlock, back to Brumfeld on the wing. Barker on him, finds Spurlock cutting down the right side off the glass and in. Bucket. Jacob Spurlock just eating it up down low. He's got 13, and Boyd County's lead is 16, 36-20. Slose out of the corner, good. Caden Slose buries the triple. 36-23. Spurlock 3, right wing, good. Sheesh. Give it to him, he's hot. He's got 16 now.
Averaging 25 on the season.
And the lead's 16. Copley finds Slose, same spot out of the corner, 2 in a row. Caden Slose, back-to-back triples. And the lead's down to 13, 39-26. Holbrook gets it into the front court, gives it to Spurlock. Long 3, top of the key, just off the front of the iron. Atkins with the rebound. Lake into the front court. Picked up by Brumfeld, kicks it in the corner, slow, same spot. That one's no good. Offensive rebound, Crabtree. Top of the key, Copley fakes the 3, steps back, takes it. Good, Ethan Copley.
How about that?
What a first half for Fred. He's in double digits with 11. And the lead's down to 10, 39-29.
And now, boys, we got to get a stop here. All these threes are great, but you got to get a couple more stops and close this big gap. You cut it to 10.
Hicks, free throw line jumper, good. Cole's got 16.
So Cole and Jacob both with 16 apiece.
Barker on Spurlock, picks his dribble up, kicks it back to Slose. Slose inside the circle, top of the key. Atkins drives in the lane, 8-foot runner, good. Lake Atkins with the bucket.
Good pass by Caden.
Lake's in double digits with 10, and the lead's 10. Hicks with Barker on him. Gives it to Brumfeld. Now on the wing, Holbrook drives down on the baseline, backs it out. Comes back out on top. Clock down under 1:50 left here in the first half. Holbrook with Crabtree on him, spins right, kicks it back outside, fakes a 3 in the lane, runner good. Cole Hicks. And I tell you, this has been the Hicks and Spurlock show in the first half. Timeout on the floor with 1:31 left here in the first half. Boyd County's lead goes back up to 12, 43-31, and we'll be back to Sandy Hook in 30 seconds.
In today's world, staying connected is more important than ever. We're not just here to sell you a plan or a phone. We're here to serve you because we live and work right here in the communities we call home. At Appalachian Wireless, you're not just another customer. You're our neighbor, a friend, and a part of our family. We're here to keep you connected to what matters most. Because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Boyd County scored 43 points here with 1:31 left in the first half. 34 of those points belongs to Cole Hicks and Jacob Spurlock, 18 and 16 respectively, and it's been the Hicks and Spurlock show here in the first half. Elliott County with a basketball out of the timeout. And Atkins will bring it into the front court. Holbrook will pick him up as he crosses the timeline, gives it to Crabtree. Crabtree at the free throw line. Top of the key, Copley dribbles inside the circle, back to Slose. Slose puts that shot up, no good, but all kinds of contact, and he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. And the foul's on Ethan Rardon for Boyd County. And Caden Slose will go to the free throw line. 5'11" sophomore, 66.7% on the season, makes the first one. (43-32). Slose makes them both. He's got 8 here in the first half, and the lead's back to 10.
Now here's what.
And Slose picks up the foul for Elliott County. And Elliott County's down 10, and what a first half Boyd County's had here scoring. But to only be down 10 with the way Boyd County's played here in the first half, Skyler's not that bad.
Not that bad at all. And I see Greg's trying to combat what Randy's doing down here by picking up a 3/4 court set of his own.
How about that three by the 6'8" senior, Jackson Childers?
But if you can't make your rotations, the court sets don't matter. So.
Blake Atkins misses a 3.
Boy, that looked good from up here.
Childers with the rebound gives it to Spurlock. Clock under 45 left in the half. Spurlock backs at the step back 3. Good. My goodness, what a first half shooting. Spurlock with 19. 49-33, lead back up to 16. Clock under 30. Lake Atkins 3, just right at the top of the key, good. Atkins with 13 points.
Keeping them hanging around here going into halftime.
And the lead's 13. Clock under 10. Holbrook with Slose on him. Clock down to 5. 3, Rardon, no good. Rebound, Crabtree to Lake Atkins, and that brings us to the end of the first half. So you're scoring what's been a very entertaining first half of basketball. High-octane offense for both teams. Boyd County 49, Elliott County 36. And we'll be back to Sandy Hook to take a look at the first half statistics here in just a couple of minutes.
How about that?
Tonight's game has the Boyd County Lions going into Elliott County to take on the Lions, and we have 3 members of the Elliott County Lions with us now. Appreciate you joining us. Introduce yourself.
My name's Ian Griffith.
I'm Aiden Barker.
Ethan Gopley.
All right, well, fellas, we do appreciate you stopping by. We'll not hold you too long. First question, I guess, what grade are you in? We'll start with you in the middle here. So Aiden, what grade you in?
Sophomore.
Sophomore. Ethan?
Sophomore.
Sophomore. All right. Ian?
I'm a sophomore.
So 3 sophomores. All right. I guess question number 2, what position do you play? So Ethan?
Guard.
Guard.
I usually play forward or guard.
Forward or guard, all right.
Forward.
Forward, all right. So a couple forwards, a couple guards, all right, and sophomores. All right. Question number 3, this will be a different answer for each question on this one. So what jersey number do you wear? So we'll start with the...
I wear number 23.
23. All right.
Number 3.
Number 3.
24.
24?
Yep.
All right, good deal. So good numbers there. Yeah. I guess question number 4, what would we more likely see you do? Dunk a basketball or shoot a 3? So start Dave.
I'd like to dunk it, but I want to embarrass myself, so I'd shoot a 3.
Shoot a 3. All right.
I just shoot threes.
Shoot a 3.
You might see me try to dunk it, but I'm most likely going to shoot a 3.
You're going to shoot a 3. All right. Good deal. At least try it, right? All right. Good deal. All right. Last question. We'll let you go. What's the one thing that Coach Atkins is always telling you, good or bad? We'll start with you.
Just continues to remind us what our end goal is, and no matter if we have an up or a down, he's just always reminding us what we're here for, a regional title.
All right, good deal. You?
At the end of every practice, he always reminds us that we're here to win a regional, and that's all that matters, and to always keep pushing.
All right, okay. Aiden?
I like it when we're playing defense and he'll yell, gun it, gun it, gun it. And with his hands up in the air is our sixth defender out there when we're playing defense.
All right. Good motivation there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, fellas, we do appreciate you stopping by, and we wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
All right. All right. That's
In today's world, staying connected is more important than ever. We're not just here to sell you a plan or a phone. We're here to serve you because we live and work right here in the communities we call home. At Appalachian Wireless, you're not just another customer. You're our neighbor, a friend, and a part of our family. We're here to keep you connected to what matters most. Because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
The Citizens Bank is a locally owned bank that offers totally free checking for everyone. No hoops, no hassle. With our totally free checking, enjoy banking on the go with mobile banking, mobile deposit, bill pay, and the ability to send money to friends, family, and co-workers instantly with Zelle for free. Call or stop by today at one of our 5 banking centers for more information. The Citizens Bank, member FDIC.
Back here in Sandy Hook, it's halftime, and what a shooting exhibition we've seen here in the first half, especially by Boyd County. They lead by 13, 49-36. Skyler, what's the first half team stats look like?
Well, you know, Elliott County can't be mad shooting 13 of 28 from the floor for 46%, but Boyd County hit 19 of 26 shots for 73%. From behind the three-point line, Boyd County was 6 of 10 for 60%, Elliott County 7 of 15 for 47%. Boyd County hit all 5 of their free throws, Elliott County hitting 3 of 4 for 75%. The rebound counts all square, 10 to 10. Boyd County had 5 assists, Elliott County 3. Elliott County had 5 turnovers, Boyd County's 1.
Boyd County came into this game averaging 75.1 points per game, so that's roughly 38 points per half. They best that by 11 points in the first half. They're on pace to score 98, putting up 49 points and shooting over 70% from the floor for the half. And I don't remember the last time we saw a team shoot over 70% in the first half of a game like they did here this evening. So like you say, Coach Atkins can't be mad. They're behind by 13 points, but to a team that shot 73% from the floor, and Elliott County played well in the first half themselves. Let's take a look at the individual scoring in the first half. First, for Boyd County, they were led in scoring by Jacob Spurlock with 19 points, and right behind him, Cole Hicks had 18, Jackson Childers had 10, and Red Holbrook with 2 to round out the 49 points in scoring for Boyd County. So 37 of the 49 points for Boyd County was scored by Cole Hicks and Jacob Spurlock. Elliott County was led in scoring in the first half by Lake Atkins with 13, but right on his heels with 11 was Ethan Copley. Caden Slose had 8, and Tyson Crabtree and Aiden Barker had 2 points each to round out the 36 points in scoring for Elliott County. 21-14 was your score at the end of the first quarter, Boyd County. In the second quarter, Boyd County outscored Elliott County 28-22. The teams combined for 50 points in the second quarter, and that's your 13-point lead here at the break, 49-36. Boyd County scored the first 7 points of this game and 11 of the first 15 as they ran out to an 11-4 lead early, and they held the lead the entire first half. Some of the things that we were going to talk about and look at between these two teams before the game started, and it just, time got away from us and we got to tip before we had the time to talk much about the head-to-head part of the matchup between these two teams. But three-point shooting was one thing that I was really looking at coming into this game. Boyd County on the season averaging 41.5% from downtown, and they averaged putting up 29 threes a game. And Elliott County was at 35.3%, and they averaged putting up 20 threes a game. So that was a big advantage for Boyd County. That was one thing to watch. Boyd County was also the better shooting team from the free throw line, just barely at 71.5 to 67.9. And Boyd County was also better on the glass, for the season at 30.9 rebounds per game to 26.1 for Elliott. But looking at the scoreboard, this was the notes that I had before the game started. When the offense scores 60 or more, Elliott County is 6-0 on the season. They put up 36 in the first half, and they still trail by 13. Boyd County's 15-7 when they score 60 or more. When they get to 70, they're 13-1. And Elliott County coming into this game, when they held their opponents to 50 points or less, they was 11-3, 14 times that they've done that this season. Boyd County scores 49 in the first half. Elliott County's defense has allowed 60 points or better only 2 times this year. And the last 9 games, they've held their opponents under 59 points. And again, Boyd puts 49 on them in the first half. Boyd County, in 7 of their 8 losses, here's what Boyd County scored in those games. On the offensive end, 57, 63, 61, 66, 60, and 61. So that tells me in order to have a good chance to beat Boyd County, you needed to hold them down into at least the mid to low 60s, and they're almost to 50 here at halftime. Elliott County, the points that they had scored in their 4 losses, or in their 5 losses this year, was 49, 38, 52, 23, and 38. So they've scored more points in the first half than they did in 3 of those games that they lost and still trail by 13. So can Boyd County continue to shoot 73%? If they do, you know, the game's over with, but we'll just have to see how that all plays out. We're down under a minute now left here until the second half gets underway. Boyd County will be right back in action tomorrow evening as they travel to Vanceburg, and they'll take on Lewis County. And then Monday night and Tuesday night of next week, they will be at home, and they'll play Russell and Fleming County back-to-back. So they are really going through a tough part of their schedule right now, but they didn't look a bit tired, Skyler, in the first half.
No, they didn't.
So the second half just about ready to get underway. Again, this broadcast being brought to you by Appalachian Wireless. And wherever you're at watching us tonight, whether it's on our cable network in Elliott, Menifee, Morgan, Wolf, parts of Bath County, or if you're watching us on our SpreeTV page on YouTube, we appreciate you tuning us in. We hope you're enjoying the broadcast and this good offensive basketball game that we've had here in the first half. Elliott County's got to make some stops in the second half.
They have to.
If they're going to get back in this game, they have to make some stops. And again, Boyd County came into this game winners of their last 8 straight and 9 out of their last 10. And like you said, Skyler, before the game started, Coach Anderson always seems to tweak this team and work with it. And from December to February, they never look like the same team when you get to this point of the season. And he always has them, it seems like, firing on all cylinders as you get closer to the postseason tournament.
Yeah, they're honestly, you know, Ashland's always a powerhouse, and they have been since we choked up in the region tournament. But Boyd County is one of my favorite teams to watch. Coach Anderson knows what he's doing, and it's apparent.
Boyd County will have the basketball as we start the second half. And they'll have the same 5 on the floor that started the game: Hicks, Spurlock, Rardon, Holbrook, and Childers. And Elliott County with Griffith, Faulkner, Crabtree, Atkins, and Barker on the floor, and they call Holbrook for the travel to start the second half. Well, that's one way you keep them from scoring. You don't let them get a shot off.
Right.
So Elliott County will have the basketball as they have their first possession to start the second half. Barker with the basketball. Spurlock on him, gives it to Atkins. Lake with Holbrook on him. Drives him in the paint, kicks it back outside to Griffith. Griffith loses it out of bounds, and it's off his hand, and it'll go over to Boyd County. So Elliott County has a courtesy turnover right back to Boyd.
So we're back to where we started, 20 seconds less on the clock.
Childers will toss it in for Boyd County. Holbrook will bring it into the front court. Gets it to Spurlock. Childers cutting down the lane. Spurlock finds him, and the shot up off the glass and in. So Childers with the bucket. Spurlock with the assist. Childers has 12 points. And the lead's 15, 51-36. They've led by as many as 16 was their biggest lead in the first half. Barker. That shot was blocked from behind by Spurlock, and it'll stay with Elliott County. So Griffith will toss it in. He comes out on top to Crabtree, and Crabtree gives it back to Barker. Barker with Spurlock on him, drives in the lane, puts it up off the glass and in. Aiden Barker with the bucket. He's got 4. The lead's 13, and that three's off the arm, no good by Hicks, and Crabtree grabs the rebound. Adkins in the front court, drives down inside the circle, spins left, gives
Good
it
pass.
to Crabtree off the glass and in.
That's how you work the ball down low.
4 points for Crabtree, and the lead's 51-40. Holbrook spins right in the lane, gives it to Childers. Childers backs Crabtree down, and a whistle will stop the play, and we'll have a foul. He called an offensive foul on Childers. I honestly thought he was going to call him for the travel, but he calls an offensive foul. So that's the first foul on Childers, and he lost his footing there when he turned, and that's when he blowed the whistle. That's why I thought he was going to call travel. Faulkner brings it into the front court. Elliott County trails by 11. Gets it to Barker. Barker drives in the lane, tries to get it to Crabtree, and a whistle stops the play. And that's another foul on Childers. So he's picked up 2 quick fouls. And Adkins will toss it in. Gets it to Faulkner, back to Adkins. Adkins backs it out. Childers comes out to get him. Lake drives him down on the block. Puts a shot up
Tough
and in.
bucket. He's got 15 for the night.
And just like that, it's 51-42. Elliott County cuts it to 9, so they just don't go away. Holbrook, scoop shot, no good. Crabtree with the rebound. Faulkner brings it into the front court. Kicks it to Barker on the wing. Barker with Rardon on him, drives him underneath, off the glass, no good. Crabtree goes to the floor and gets it, and Greg Agins calls the timeout. So good hustle for Elliott County here to start the second quarter. A 30-second timeout, 5:39 left here in quarter 3. 51-42 Boyd County. We'll be back to Rick Mays Gymnasium right after this.
In today's world, staying connected is more important than ever. We're not just here to sell you a plan or a phone. We're here to serve you because we live and work right here in the communities we call home. At Appalachian Wireless, you're not just another customer. You're our neighbor, a friend, and a part of our family. We're here to keep you connected to what matters most. Because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
(51-42) Boyd County with a 9-point lead with 5:39 left on the clock here in the third quarter. Faulkner will toss it in on the baseline. He's going to have to hurry to get it in, and he does to Griffith. Faulkner 3, left wing, good. Yes. Elijah Faulkner buries the triple. That's his first 3 points, and Elliott County cuts it to 6, 51-45. So the Lions from Summit have led by as many as 16, but the Lions from Sandy Hook have cut it to 6. Hicks at the free throw line gives it to Holbrook. Holbrook spins left, top of the key. Hicks drives in the lane, and the ball's knocked away. Hicks picks it back up, it goes out of bounds, and they'll call a foul on Elliott County. So the foul's on Ian Griffith as the official talking to the players there, and they're really starting to get physical here in the third quarter. Spurlock 3, no good, but the foul will be called on Lake Adkins. And Jacob will go to the free throw line to shoot 3. So Lake picks up his second. And Spurlock, the 6'3 junior, goes to the free throw line where he shoots 78.8% on the season. Makes the first one. Boyd County a perfect 6 of 6 from the free throw line in this game.
And that gives Jacob 20 points for the night.
Make it 21, so he makes them both. And the lead's back to 8, 53-45. And those 2 free throws stopped a 9-point Elliott County run. And he makes it 3 for 3. He's got 22 now. Clock under 5 minutes. There's a turnover. Spurlock picks that pass off, puts a shot up, no good. But he'll go right back to the free throw line to shoot more free throws. Let's see who this foul's on. I believe it's on Barker, and it is. Aiden picks up his first. And Spurlock goes back to the free throw line where he just made 3. He's got 22 points in the game. Came into the game averaging 25.2. We have an official down on the side. Let's go to a timeout. We'll be back to Sandy Hook here in just a few minutes. Well, the official's back on his feet now. We're glad to see that. He's staying in the game as well. And how quickly things can change. And basketball becomes insignificant. Spurlock at the free throw line. First free throw's up and good. Jacob has 23 in the game now. He makes them both. Made 5 straight free throws. He has 24 and the lead's back to 11, 56-45. Griffith gets it to Barker. He finds Atkins down on the block. His shot is blocked and the whistle stops the play. The foul's called on Childers. So that's 3 fouls on Childers, all 3 of those here in the third quarter. And Lake Atkins will go to the free throw line for Elliott County, 83.6% on the season coming into this game. And Jacob Carter's at the scores table. He'll check in for Boyd County here in just a moment. Lake makes the first. He's got 16 now in the game. And Childers will go to the bench with 3 fouls. Lake misses the second. Boyd County in the front court. Spurlock on the left wing. Crabtree on him. Drives him down on the block, flips it up off the glass, no good. Rebound taken away by Atkins. Atkins in the front court, down the lane, off the glass and in. Lake's got 18.
And Elliott County's opening it back up. If they can get another stop here, I think Boyd County's a little shell-shocked.
Leads down to 8. 3-ball Holbrook, no good. Crabtree with the rebound. Tyson gets it to Faulkner. Faulkner in the front court, kicks it to Atkins. Drives it down on the baseline, back to Faulkner. 3 on the wing, no good. Halfway down and out. And it'll go out of bounds. And does it stay on the Elliott County end? It does. 3:56 left on the clock here in the third quarter. Elliott County trails by 8. Faulkner gets it into Adkins. Holbrook on him. He gives it to Griffith. Back to Lake. Lake drives down the left side of the lane, puts that shot up. It was blocked, partially out of bounds by Carter, and it'll stay with Elliott County. So Faulkner will toss it in this time right underneath the bucket. Gets it into Barker in the corner with Spurlock on him. Barker finds Crabtree back out on top to Lake Adkins. Clock down under 3:30 now left here in the third quarter. Atkins 3, no good. Holbrook was right in his face on that. Ian Griffith had it. Hicks took it away from him. Passes it to Holbrook off the glass and in. Holbrook with the bucket, Hicks with the assist. Leads back to 10. And that's how quick Boyd County can turn from defense to offense.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Give the foul to Spurlock. That's Jacob's second. And Griffith will toss it in. He gets it into Crabtree, now back to Ian. And Ian will set the offense. Tried to go to Crabtree. Faulkner picks it up, drives down the lane, misses the runner, and it goes out of bounds and will stay with Elliott County. It was off of Carter. So a lot of contact as Faulkner went to the bucket, but the ball goes out of bounds to Elliott County. Barker with the basketball, Holbrook on him this time. He drives down inside the circle, puts it up off the glass and in. Good work by Aiden Barker. He's got 6 in the game. And the lead's 8, 58-50. Hicks with Barker on him.
Good defense.
Good screen by Carter. And he puts it up off the glass and in. Jacob Carter with the bucket. Leads back to 10. On the other end, Atkins misses the shot in the lane. It was blocked. Here comes Spurlock. He's picked by Barker, and they call Barker for the foul. Barker thought he had a clean pick. The referee calls him for a foul. That's his second. 4 team fouls now on both Elliott County and Boyd County, so both teams will be in the bonus for the last 2:03 here of the third quarter, and they'll be shooting free throws. 60-50, Boyd County with a 10-point lead. Spurlock, misses the 3. Carter offensive rebound, back up no good. Crabtree gets the rebound. Atkins into the front court. Left side of the lane, off the glass, no good, but Lake will shoot free throws, and Carter picks up the foul. So Carter with his second foul. And Lake Atkins will walk back to the free throw line. He's got 18 points in the game. Make it 19. (60-51). 60-52. Lake with 20 now. Holbrook in between the circles with Crabtree on him. Gives it to Spurlock. Spurlock drives right side of the lane, off the glass and in. Beautiful shot for Spurlock. 62-52. Jacob has 26 now. Griffith misses the runner on the baseline, gets his own rebound, extends the possession, gets it back to Atkins. Faulkner, wing, three. Good. Elijah Faulkner, hello from downtown. Faulkner with 6. And the lead 7. Holbrook, fall away, spin shot, good.
That's good defense, too.
Can't play any better than that. 64-55. Crabtree at the free throw line, and Hicks knocks it away. Crabtree picks it up. Now that was blocked by Carter. He gets it back, gets it to Barker. Faulkner, 3, right wing, no good. Spurlock gets the rebound. Holbrook will walk it into the front court. The clock down under 30 now left here in the third quarter. So Boyd County had 49 at the break. They've scored 15 here so far in the third quarter.
Elliott County scored 19, so the fight ain't out yet.
6 seconds, Cole Hicks. Griffith on him. 15-foot jumper, no good, and that'll bring us to the end of 3. So Boyd County's led the entire game, but the lead keeps getting smaller and smaller. 9 points as we go to the fourth quarter. 64-55 Boyd County, and we'll be back to Sandy Hook with the fourth quarter action right after this.
In today's world, staying connected is more important than ever. We're not just here to sell you a plan or a phone. We're here to serve you because we live and work right here in the communities we call home. At Appalachian Wireless, you're not just another customer. You're our neighbor, a friend, and a part of our family. We're here to keep you connected to what matters most. Because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
(64-55), Boyd County leads by 9 as we go into the fourth quarter. Elliott County outscored Boyd County 19-15 in the third quarter. Skylar, what'd you see?
Well, Elliott County came out, and just like you said, they outscored Boyd County, and I really thought the big key there was the 7th grader for Boyd County being in. You could just tell the age and the experience wasn't there for him, and that really hurt Boyd County.
26 for Spurlock, 20 for Atkins for Elliott County. They're the leading scorers for each team respectively as we begin quarter 4. Barker down on the block. Puts a shot up, no good. And it goes out of bounds, and I believe we'll have a foul on Crabtree, and that is on Crabtree over the back. Tyson picks up his second foul, and Boyd County will have the basketball. Brumfeld, Holbrook, Hicks, Spurlock, and Childers on the floor for Boyd County. Griffith, Faulkner, Adkins, Barker, and Crabtree on the floor to start the fourth quarter for Elliott County. Spurlock, right elbow. 14-foot fall away, halfway down and out. Crabtree gets the rebound. Griffith into the front court. Ian kicks it out to Faulkner, top of the key, Adkins. Drives inside the circle, gives it to Barker, taken away from him by Hicks. And Hicks lays it off the glass and in. How many times has Cole Hicks done that this evening? He's got 20. And the lead's back to double digits, 11, 66-55. Boyd's led by as many as 16. And an offensive foul called on Elliott County, and that's on Crabtree. So Tyson picks up back-to-back fouls. He's got 3 now in the game. And Boyd County has the basketball as the clock winds under 7 minutes left in regulation, and they lead by 11. Holbrook gives it to Hicks. Hicks with Griffith on him, backs it out. Drives him down on the block, kicks it in the corner, back out on the wing. 3 on the way, Holbrook, good. Red Holbrook with the triple. 69-55, the lead's 14. Boyd County scored the first 5 points here to start the fourth quarter. Same way they started the first quarter, they scored the first 7. Lake Atkins with Holbrook on him. Gives it on the wing to Griffith. Crabtree at the free throw line. Gives it back to Griffith. Fakes a 3 at the top of the key. Give and go. Crabtree underneath scores. Tyson's got 6. Griffith had the assist. And that's the first 2 points of the fourth quarter for Elliott County, and it cuts the lead to 12, 69-57. Spurlock looking at Childers and gets it down to him on the right block. Spins right off the glass and in. Jackson Childers with the bucket. He's got 14, and Coach Randy Anderson calls a timeout. We'll take it with him. It's a full timeout. 5:41 left in regulation, 71-57 Boyd County, and we'll be back to Sandy Hook in 60 seconds.
Hi, I'm Brock Littrell, President of Commercial Bank of West Liberty. For more than 100 years, we prided ourselves on treating our customers like family. The technologies we offer afford you the ability to bank with us from anywhere.
Hi, I'm Angie Pendergrass. I'm the CFO of Commercial Bank, and we are constantly looking for new technologies to improve our efficiencies and our bottom line, but more importantly, it allows us to spend more time with our customers.
Hi, I'm Howard Elam, CEO of Commercial Bank. I'd like to thank you for trusting us with your banking needs.
71-57, Boyd County with a 14-point lead. Jacob Spurlock leads Boyd County in scoring with 26, Cole Hicks with 20, and Childers with 14 for Boyd County. Elliott County led in scoring by Lake Atkins with 20, Ethan Copley with 11. Elliott with the basketball out of the timeout. Pressure for Boyd County, no problem this time. Lake Atkins in the front court, off the glass and in. Lake's got 22. And out of the timeout, Elliott County scores and cuts the lead to 12. Spurlock gets it to Childers. Childers with Atkins on him. He drives him down underneath, puts it up off the glass, and he's just too big. Too big for Lake, 16 points for Childers. The lead's back to 14. But give credit to Boyd County. They saw the mismatch and took advantage of it. Crabtree at the free throw line with Childers on him, gives it to Atkins. On the wing to Faulkner. Crabtree at the free throw line. Faulkner fakes a 3, kicks it back to Griffith. On the wing to Barker. Spurlock picks him up. Crabtree again at the free throw line. Drives down, puts a shot up over Childers and in. Good move by Tyson Crabtree. And talk about a kid that's really improved as the years went on. That's Crabtree.
Yeah, he's just blossomed. He's put a lot of work in, too. Don't think it's just been by luck. That boy works hard.
73-61, the lead's 12. Hicks in the corner, backs out on the wing. Picks his dribble up, comes here near side. Now Holbrook spins right, and that's blocked. And they called
him for the walk.
For the travel. So a turnover for Boyd County. And Elliott County will try to cut into this 12-point lead. Faulkner in the front court. They go right back to the free throw line to Crabtree. And they'll call a Boyd County foul. Now, is that going to be on Hicks? We'll see. And that is on Cole Hicks. That's his first. Second team foul is Sloson Copley checks into the lineup for Elliott County for Faulkner and Griffith. So Atkins will toss it in on the baseline. Gets it out on top to Crabtree. He comes back on the wing to Lake. He'll take the 3, no good. Holbrook with the rebound. Across the timeline, top of the key, gives it to Spurlock. He drives left side of the lane, off the glass and in. Spurlock with the bucket. He's got 28 now. The lead's 14, 75-61. Clock under 3:40. Atkins on the left wing. Gives it to Crabtree. Back to Lake. He drives left side of the lane, puts it, tried to get it up over Holbrook, and he blocks it. And it goes out of bounds and will stay with Elliott County as Arrowwood checks into the lineup for Barker. Copley to throw it in. He gets it into Atkins. And the clock starts to become a factor. Copley, 3, left wing, good. Ethan Copley with the 3. He's got 14 now.
He's hit 4 out of 5 of his three-point attempts.
That shot was missed, the runner by Holbrook. Crabtree got the rebound, gives it to Atkins, leads 11. Lake down on the baseline, tried to get it back to Copley, and it's stolen away by Hicks. Off the glass and in. Cole Hicks, he does it again. That's what we was talking about a minute ago. He's got 22, and the lead's 13. Boyd County's so fast, Skylar, on defense.
It's impressive.
Crabtree, Copley, top of the key, 3, no good. Spurlock gets the rebound. 2:35 on the clock as he crosses into the front court. That pass is deflected. Arrowwood comes away with it. Crabtree picks it up, gives it to Copley. Copley loses it. And on the other end, Childers, wham, hello. Jackson Childers with the slam. He's got 18. And the lead's 15, 79-64. Timeout here now on the floor as the referee's having problems again. Let's take a quick break here. We'll be back to Sandy Hook in just a few moments. 2:14 left here in the fourth quarter. Boyd County with a 15-point lead, 79-64. And they continue to talk to the official on the sidelines after he collapsed for a second time. Now they'll start this game back up with two officials. So Elliott County Slopes will throw it in out of the break, gets it into Copley. And as I said earlier, when something like that happens, it just shows you how insignificant things are.
Yep.
Copley fakes the jumper at the free throw line, gets it to Atkins, drives in the lane back to Arrowwood in the corner, Slose. Arrowwood on the wing, clock under 2 minutes now. In the corner, Copley. Step back three, good. Fred Copley from downtown, he's dialing it up tonight.
75% from behind the line.
17 points for Copley. That shot's no good. Long rebound chased down by Holbrook. That extends the possession for Boyd County. And Spurlock draws the fouls. He drives down the lane. That's on Adkins. So Lake picks up his third foul. And Hicks will toss it in right at the scores table. Minute 35, clock moving. Boyd County leads by 12. And I tell you, if Boyd County shoots this good the remainder of the season, they won't be anybody in the 16th region beat them, Skyler.
I don't know if there'll be anybody in the state beat them shooting that good.
Spurlock in the lane, makes the runner. Jacobs got 30 in the game now, and it's 81-67.
You know, and that's the thing, too. Boyd County is still shooting 64% as a team from the floor.
Barker misses the three. Spurlock with the rebound. Brings it into the front court, drives down on the block, puts a shot up off the glass and in. 32 for Spurlock. The lead 16, 83-67. Copley gives it to Barker at the top of the key. Clock down to 40 seconds. Aiden in the lane, taken away from him by Holbrook. Holbrook brings it into the front court, finds Spurlock off the glass and in. Exclamation point, Spurlock, 34 for him. And their biggest lead of the game's 18. Arrowwood, three, good. Kanan Arrowwood with the three. 85-70. And that appears to be what will be your final score as Holbrook dribbles out the clock for Boyd County. What's been a very entertaining game here in Sandy Hook. Your final score, Boyd County 85, Elliott County 70. And we'll be back to take a look at the final statistics and wrap this game up in just a few moments on MTTV Channel 2.
In today's world, staying connected is more important than ever. We're not just here to sell you a plan or a phone. We're here to serve you because we live and work right here in the communities we call home. At Appalachian Wireless, you're not just another customer. You're our neighbor, a friend, and a part of our family. We're here to keep you connected to what matters most. Because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
For nearly 50 years, Bank of the Mountains has served Morgan and the surrounding counties, working hard to provide our customers with friendly service and the financial products that make their lives easier. As a family-owned bank, we understand that relationships matter. We appreciate those who have chosen us to be their bank and invite those who haven't to stop by at any of our 3 locations, West Liberty, Index, or Ezel. Local people, local decisions, local commitment. Bank of the Mountains is proud to be a real community bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Traditional Bank, we believe better banking starts in our community. Whether we're serving on a board, volunteering for an event, or helping you open an account, we are proud to call Menifee County home. Call our team at 606-768-2145 to connect with your hometown bankers. Traditional Bank. Lead local, serve local. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Go Cats!
The Citizens Bank is a locally owned bank that offers totally free checking for everyone. No hoops, no hassle. With our totally free checking, enjoy banking on the go with mobile banking, mobile deposit, bill pay, and the ability to send money to friends, family, and co-workers instantly with Zelle for free. Call or stop by today at one of our 5 banking centers for more information. The Citizens Bank, member FDIC.
Hi, I'm Brock Littrell, president of Commercial Bank of West Liberty. For more than 100 years, we prided ourselves on treating our customers like family. The technologies we offer afford you the ability to bank with us from anywhere.
Hi, I'm Angie Pendergrass. I'm the CFO of Commercial Bank, and we are constantly looking for new technologies to improve our efficiencies and our bottom line, but more importantly, it allows us to spend more time with our customers.
Hi, I'm Howard Elam, CEO of Commercial Bank. I'd like to thank you for trusting us with your banking needs.
In today's world, staying connected is more important than ever. We're not just here to sell you a plan or a phone. We're here to serve you because we live and work right here in the communities we call home. At Appalachian Wireless, you're not just another customer. You're our neighbor, a friend, and a part of our family. We're here to keep you connected to what matters most. Because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Back here in Sandy Hook, and a shooting exhibition for Boyd County here this evening as they defeat Elliott County by 15, 85-70. Skylar, what do you see?
Yeah, well, you said it's a shooting exhibition for Boyd, but I'd argue with you and say it's a shooting exhibition for both of them. I mean, Boyd County shot 34 of 52 from the floor for 65%, but Greg and the Elliott County Lions shot 26 of 55 for 47%. Excuse me. So both of these teams shot extremely well, and something we was talking about, that could have been an X factor for Elliott County was hitting threes and taking more threes than what Boyd County did. Well, they did that. So they shot 12 of 26 from behind the three-point line for 46% compared to 7 of 16 for Boyd County for 44%. Boyd hit all 10 of their free throws. Elliott County hit 6 of 8. The rebound count was 18-19. So really it was all pretty square tonight. I was just really impressed with how Boyd County played.
I was too. I mean, and like you say, I didn't mean that Elliott County didn't shoot well. They just didn't shoot as well as Boyd County,
yeah.
But that's nothing to be ashamed of.
Yeah, you shoot 47% from the floor and 46% on 26 attempts from behind the three-point line. You can't do much more than that.
Well, Elliott County came into this game averaging 35.3% from behind the three-point line, and they shoot almost 50% tonight. They chuck up several more threes than what they average per game. They shoot their average from the floor 48.7% on the season, and they still get beat by 15. But hats off to Boyd County. I mean, they shot lights out. They made a lot of baskets tonight with hands right in their face. Defense as good as it could be played. They just made the shots.
Yep.
Let's take a look at the unofficial individual statistics in this game. First in scoring for Boyd County, they were led in scoring by Jacob Spurlock with 34 points, and we understand that Jacob has become the all-time leading scorer at Boyd County with this 34-point performance here this evening. 22 points for Cole Hicks, 18 points for Jackson Childers, 9 points for Red Holbrook, 7 of those 9 in the second half, and 2 points for Jacob Carter makes the 85 points for Boyd County. For Elliott County, they had 2 players in double figures. They were led in scoring by Lake Atkins with 22 points, and Ethan Copley had 17. 8 points each for Caden Slose and Tyson Crabtree, 6 points each for Elijah Faulkner and Aiden Barker, and 3 points for Kanan Arrowwood makes the 70 points for Elliott County. Boyd County outscored Elliott County 21-14 in the first quarter, 28-22 in the second quarter, and they had a 13-point lead at the break, 49-36. In the third quarter, Elliott County outscored Boyd by 4, 19-15. They cut the lead to 9 going into the fourth quarter at 64-55, but Boyd County outscored Elliott by 6, 21-15 in the fourth quarter, and thus your 15-point margin of victory at 85-70. Boyd County's largest lead of the game was 18 at 85-67. They led this game from start to finish. They scored the first 7 points of the game and 11 of the first 15, and Elliott County just never could completely catch up after that. As Skylar said, Boyd County was perfect from the free throw line, 10 of 10. Elliott County was 75% on 6 of 8. And from behind the three-point line, Boyd County made 7 three-pointers. Elliott County actually made 12, and 5 of those was by Ethan Fred Copley, and Elijah Faulkner, Caden Slose, and Lake Atkins had 2 3-point buckets each for Elliott County. With the win, Boyd County improves to 16-8 on the season. They run their winning streak to 9, and they improve their record against 16th region competition to 10-2. And Boyd County will be right back in action tomorrow evening as they travel to Vanceburg to take on the Lewis County Lions. They'll be back at home. Their next home game will be on Monday evening, and they'll take on the Russell Red Devils at Summit, and that game will tip at 7:30. Elliott County with the loss falls to 13-6 on the season. They snap a 3-game winning streak, and they fall to 10-3 against 16th region competition. Their next opponent will be on Tuesday evening here in Sandy Hook against the Morgan County Cougars, the 62nd District matchup. We'll have that game here on MTTV Channel 2, and that'll also be their next home game. Our next 3 games, we'll have 3 of them next week, and they'll all 3 be here in Sandy Hook Tuesday evening. As I said, Morgan County travels here to take on Elliott County. Coach Reese Griffith brings the Cougars over from West Liberty. That game will tip at 7:30. On Thursday evening, we'll have a girls contest as the West Carter Lady Comets travel from Olive Field here to Sandy Hook to take on the Elliott County Lady Lions. And on Saturday afternoon, we'll have another 62nd District boys contest as the East Carter Raiders travels here to Sandy Hook to take on Elliott County. Tip right now for that game, I understand, is at 3:30. That may change, but we'll keep you updated on that on our Channel 2 on MTTV. So Boyd County with the win here tonight, 85-70 over Elliott County. And I'm Chris Dickerson along with Skylar and the rest of the MTTV crew until Tuesday evening when we'll be right back here in Sandy Hook. Everybody have a good weekend, and we'll see you Tuesday night. Good night, everyone.
This has been a SpreeTV production. We thank our subscribers, members, and sponsors for keeping it local with SpreeTV. We'll see you next time.